This is my passion. This is Ike's Outdoors. Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. Today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the bag I carry and the stuff that I carry in it. We're doing a little question and answer thing on Facebook, and this is one of the questions that I got, and one that I really wanted to answer because I really think this is a good subject matter for video. So if you got a question, you can go to our Facebook page, Ike's Outdoors, and you can ask me a question there. If you want it answered by video, just tell me you want it answered by video, and I'll do my best to do that. So I got asked on there what my day pack was like, what I carried with me. So that's what I'm here to answer today. This is my pack that I'm carrying this year, and this is a pack by Voodoo Tactical. The reason I like these bags like this from Voodoo Tactical is, one, they're a military type bag. They got compression straps on the side, they got handles on each side, got a place for a water bladder in the back, lots of pockets, lots of MOLLE hookups on it. Good, thick, comfortable straps on the back. The back here is padded, especially on your lower back and around your kidneys. And just a really nice, comfortable pack to wear. And I figure if it's a military design, good enough for the troops that's carrying these things all day long, days and days at a time, and it's probably good enough for me. And I'm getting a good quality made pack, a good quality design for about 1/3 of what it would cost me for something like a Badlands or a Tenzing or something like that. This bag right here cost me about 120 bucks, and you can see just by what I've got on the outside of it that you can carry a ton of stuff with this thing. I really like the MOLLE hookups on it. You can see I've got some Repel, I got some bug spray on there, I've got several carabiners on there, I've got a survival bracelet. I don't really like wearing it, but I like having the cord just in case. Also got a watch strapped to the outside, same thing, I don't like wearing a watch, but at least I've got it strapped to the outside there so I can see what time it is. A couple little small carabiners down there, carabiner up here on the top, and I've also got on the front, I basically just unhooked this here and put me a knife on the front. I got my K-bar on there, good quality knife, pretty small blade, and still got some blood on it, and it's still really sharp. I just about cut myself. So I've got a knife, easily accessible, and right there at my side, but it doesn't get in my way. I actually don't even know it's hardly there at some time, most of the time. On the front shoulder straps, you've got a chest hookup, you've got a waist hookup, you've also got several MOLLE hookups in the front as well, and I've got a crooked horn trail light in the front. Nice little light. You can just pop this thing open, turn it on, and position it where you want it, and you've got a light without having your hands free or one on your head or anything like that. So really like that on there as well. So the next thing I've got over here is I've used the compression straps. The compression straps on this bag, like I said, this is from Voodoo Tactical. My old bag I had from Voodoo Tactical, man, the compression straps really made a huge difference. You can really suck that thing down and really make it small on your back. This one, their compression straps aren't that great. They don't really work that well. But you can see they work really well for stuff like this. I've got my camera arm here, and this is a Dan Enfield camera arm. And they're really hard to find, but they're really good camera arms. And I broke the head on it. I gotta get a new head. But I like these packs because of the compression straps. I can just lay that right there. I can strap it down, and I can cinch it, and I can carry either my camera arm, or I can carry my tripod, either one, without having to put it actually in the bag. So it works out pretty well for that, especially for a camera arm like this. Like I said, I broke the head on it, but it usually has a pistol grip head right here. I've got a new one coming, but it's got a very big camera arm, so fitting this inside of this bag ain't gonna work. So I can actually strap this right here to the side, and I have it with me all the time when I need it and out of the way. In my side pocket here, I've got a couple different things that I want to have easy access to. I've got just a D-ring on some rope here, and I like a good thick rope like this. I don't like a thin rope like a paracord, because one, if you put a paracord in between your string and your cam, you can actually get it up underneath the cam, and if you get it in a bind on the way up, you can actually derail your boat, because I almost did that. So, and it's harder to get up. You can get a good grip on this here, and I just put a D-ring on the bottom side of it. So just about a 20-foot rope here, and of course when I wash my clothes, I wash this with it, so get it scent free as I can. My old tried and true, this is an old True Talker by HS, I believe, and I've had this thing for probably more than 10 years. Very good call, and I keep buying new ones, and this is the one I keep throwing in my bag every year. So I've always got a grunt call of some kind with me. So there's that one, and this bag's got a lot of pockets on it. So pocket on this side. Let's see what I've got in here. I've got a water bottle. It's been hot lately. I really don't carry a white and red bottle, but it was 85 degrees yesterday and I had to have something. So grab that, and usually I carry something, a metal one or something like that. And this is one of the reasons why I like this bag. You know, right now it's really cool in the morning, 50s, 60s, and in the evenings, you know, or as the day goes along, it gets up to 75 or so. I can throw an actual, in this back compartment, it's got a huge back compartment in it, and it's one of the reasons why I like a military pack. And you can see I've got a sweater in there that I actually had on this morning and took it off and put it in here. And I've also got another lightweight jacket in here, that just in case I need it. Inside this pack, it's got straps, so I can strap all that down and make it real small and leave some room in there, which I just didn't do this time. I've also got some bungee cords back here, just a handful of them for different things, different sizes, you know, so you never know when you need a bungee cord to strap something down, strap your tree stand down, you know, strap, like this morning I went and hunted a ground blind, I carried in my chair, and I had it actually strapped to my tree stand with a bungee cord wrapped around it to keep it from swinging. So that's what's in my big compartment in the back. Compartment in the next compartment, I've got most of my stuff that I'm going to carry and use is in this compartment because it's easy to get to. I've got a Kindle Fire, read books, play games. You know, it gets boring in a tree stand. Most of the time I just read, and I leave this pouch open so I can slip it right back in there. So got a Kindle Fire in there, something to entertain me. Bow hangers, got several little bow hangers in there as well. One of the other things I've got in here is a field log, and I bought this one from archerytalk.com, and I think this is, yeah, I got this hat with it as well. I bought 3 of these for 20 bucks, so it's a pretty good deal. Comes with the hat, and inside you've got it's a really good field log, got a lot of good information in it. You can put in your bow specifications, arrow specs, got some tracking information in there as well, a little bit of tracking information on the next page, some vital kill areas on there and angles, target accuracy. You can build your target log. Also has field log entries in there, and you can build your little map in there. You can see right here I've got a map drawn of, and this is one of my logs. Excuse the truck, I've got the alley behind me, but I've got a little log there behind me, or a log of where I've shot. Drew myself a little map there, and as I go I'm going to fill that map out and develop that map a little bit more. And in the back I've got an area for larger maps, so you can actually draw the whole area if you'd like, or you can draw smaller areas with more detail. Information on landowners, so that's always a good thing to have. Hunting related first aid, which is a really good thing to have. Just a little bit of information, you know, there. And keeping a field log is very, very important. You know, you can keep track of the moon phase, the weather, and stuff like that, and you'll be able to go back to these year after year, especially if you're hunting in the same spot, and tell, you know, this area was productive at this time, this area was productive at this time. You know, like this is when the acorns were dropping. I write down everything. I went out, I saw this many deer, the acorns were dropping on this day, you know, the deer were hitting the bean fields this day, the corn looked terrible this year because we had a real bad drought, all that information like that. And you'll be able to go back and look over this, and you'll be able to really discern some good noticeable patterns as you go. So really good to keep a log. I've kept one for almost every year that I've hunted, and the last few years I've kind of gotten to where kind of gotten lazy about it, and I haven't done it as much. So I'm really making an effort to do it a little bit more this year. So you got a pin. I got a pin to fill my log out and fill my tag out as well. I carry an extra battery for my camera. I usually carry this camera in there as well, and my tripod if I'm hunting on the ground. A little bit of first aid, just basic bandages, stuff like that. Extra batteries, extra parts for my Bowfinger 2.0 that I carry on my bow to film with. Rangefinder, I've got my rangefinder hooked up on an S4 gear. I can't remember what this thing's called, Evo. So I can just hook it right to me and pull this thing out and range with it. And this is just a cheap Simmons rangefinder. Works pretty good, kind of slow, but works pretty good. I've got another one in the truck, hooked onto another little deal. So keep a rangefinder with me at all times. Got a backup release. This isn't the release that I use every day, but this is a good one that I like. It's not too bad. So if I go off and forget my release, I've got one in my pack. Another thing I've got in here is my camo makeup. I'm a face painter. I like to have my face painted rather than having a mask. So I've got my camo makeup in there as well. And I've really slimmed this bag down in the last few years as far as what I carry, because it's starting to get pretty heavy and starting to get kind of hard to carry in, especially with all my camera gear. I always carry a snack. This is just a granola bar, cinnamon granola bar. So I always carry a snack between that or mini wheats or wheat, whatever those sugared frosted wheats. And I get heartburn really, really bad. So I got some headache pills, and I've also got some heartburn pills in here as well. So I don't want to be in a tree stand and I actually get it so bad that I'll actually throw up stomach bile. So yeah, it gets pretty bad. So I don't want to be ruining a hunt just because I got heartburn. My last pocket here is just stuff that I've got easily accessible. A little bit of Primo's spray. It doesn't really work that great. I got busted this morning and I was completely covered in this stuff. So in later season, I won't carry this in my bag because it's just added weight that I don't need. Right now it's early season and it's about 80 degrees outside, 85 degrees. So I work up a sweat as I go to the stand. So I'll spray off when I get out of the truck, so I don't leave as much scent on the ground if possible. And when I get to my stand and get set down, I'll spray down again to kind of eliminate and cover up some of that sweat that I've developed on the way in. So that's why I carry that with me. But as later season, I won't carry that at all. Flashlight, just a little. This was made by Gear Wrench. Little LED light, not much. I got a tracking light that I keep in the Honda. Wicked Tree Gear tree saw, awesome little tree saw, and I use it quite a bit. You can tell by looking at it that this thing's had some abuse and held up really well to it. Really like the Wicked Tree Gear saw. High carbon steel, good quality saw, good deep teeth on it, and one that you really, if you're gonna do a lot of climbing and you're in an area like I am, you want a good saw, or you're gonna get a sweat going and you're gonna get a workout before you even get up in the tree. So I've got another Wicked Tree Gear saw in there. Last few things here, I carry my tags in my bag. I don't like carrying them on my in my wallet or something like that, because I'll go off and forget my wallet. So I would carry them in my bag because I've always got my bag with me. And last thing here is just a another backup flashlight, just a little one, another little LED light, cheap little thing that I picked up at, I think, the dollar store, someplace like that. So you know, later as season gets on, we get closer to the rut, I'll start adding scent to this, and I'll put in some, I like to carry a curiosity scent, you know, something with some vanilla in it, or I'll carry something that smells like, I'll carry some stuff that smells like black licorice before. It worked pretty good. I don't remember what they're called, but, and of course I'll carry just a doe urine, and I'll also carry a doe in heat, and I'll carry a dominant buckler, and of course I'll add another call to it as well, to my bag as well. But this True Talker does pretty well about covering most of my bases on my call, so I may or may not add a call to that. But I'll also add a set of rattling horns, and you know, I should carry a rattle bag probably, but I've got a set of rattling horns that I like carrying, and I've always just carried my own rattling horns. And that's what I like about these, with these D-rings, all these molly hookups on here. I can actually just wrap my cord around my rattling horns and cinch it tight and hook it right to that there, and I can take a bungee cord and hook here, wrap it around and hook it again, and I'll have my rattling horns right there on there, not going to make any noise or anything like that. So this is my early season bag, but about the only thing I'll add is that scent, and I do carry a lot of scent because I'm a firm believer that scent works. So I will carry a curiosity scent, I'll carry a doe scent, and I'll also carry a sex scent, which is a doe in heat and a dominant buckler. So I'll carry 4 or 5 scents with me, and a drag rag, something like that. And of course I also carry a my play sport in here as well sometimes. Most of the time it's hooked to my bow, and I carry this camera in here as well. So that's a basic rundown of my bag and what I carry and why I carry it. And like I said, I try to keep things simple. I probably carry more than most guys carry, but I know I don't carry near as much as what I used to. So that's a look at my backpack and the things I carry. And that's about it. If you guys got any questions, you can go to Facebook, just post them up, tell me you want a video response, and if it's something that I can do, I'll be more than happy to. Or you can email me. The Facebook page is just Ike's Outdoors. While you're there, you know, we appreciate it if you become a fan. Email address is ikesoutdoors@yahoo.com, and you can email me your questions and I'll do my best to do a video response to them. So for more videos, more product reviews, how-to videos, check out the website. That's ikesoutdoors.com. Appreciate you guys watching.